Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is WireDogSec and I'm back with another video for you guys. Today's video, we are going to take a look at some cybersecurity news after we take a brief look over this AppSec University website and what it consists of and how it can possibly help you out in your cybersecurity career. And also, it's free. So let's go ahead and dive into it. All right, first things first, the reason why I'm taking a break from the junior penetration tester learning path and try hack me is because my production laptop, the one I mainly use to create YouTube videos and do work and other stuff on, that is in the shop right now due to a hinge on the laptop being broken. Thank you, Dell, for these cheap parts. All right, I just literally got that laptop last year, and a year later, it's already having issues. But anyway, let's get into it here. AppSec University. All right, this website is completely free. All right, they have courses on here you can go and take. This is what I have shown a screenshot of before. If you check out my feed area, I've already completed a couple courses in here, right? API penetration testing, OWASP API security top 10 and beyond, and API security fundamentals. So anything API related, this stuff will cover a large percentage of that. You'll get a lot of knowledge in regards to API security, how to properly test for vulnerabilities in API, and also the co-founder of this company, Corey Ball, has a book on API security and penetration testing in regards to API. So be sure to check that out as well. And also this website, some good stuff in there, folks. All right, a lot of things use APIs to communicate these days, a lot of web apps, what have you. And this come in handy if you're doing penetration testing regarding web applications or API specifically. I mean, even in bug bounty, this stuff can probably help you out. All right, now let's flip over to some news articles, right? This first one is from govtech.com. As you can see here, closed Monday, Cleveland City Hall confirms ransomware attack. Oh, well, let's see what happens. Another city government is a victim of ransomware. Shocker there, right? A spokeswoman for Mayor Justin Bibb said the breach has been contained, but couldn't say whether the city has agreed to or will consider paying the ransom. The city is working with the Ohio National Guard and the FBI to investigate. All right, get out of here, cookies. All right. After a week with sparse details and cryptic references to a cyber incident at City Hall, Cleveland officials on Friday admitted that city government systems were hit with a ransomware attack. The ransomware attack was first uncovered on Sunday, and City Hall has been closed for most of the week to deal with the fallout. It will remain closed to the public on Monday. The city has not said how long the closure could drag on. And this is typical of a ransomware attack attacking these city governments. All right, these people will probably be down for quite a while. I mean, there's other governments that got hit recently as well. I can't remember the names right off the bat. But there was some out. I think it was Kansas City, I believe. They got hit with ransomware a couple months ago, or whatever, and they were down for quite a while. But um, a lot of times these city governments don't have the budget to properly, employ cybersecurity professionals to dedicate themselves to improving the cybersecurity of their environment. And stuff like this can happen. All right, there could have been multiple failures. Who knows? They're sparse in the details, as I said before. Who knows? This could be a result from a phishing email, which probably is the case of what happened. All right, a lot of these attacks are due to phishing emails that come in. But let's go ahead and continue on. I mean, they've been closed for a week now, apparently. I mean, they're closed today. Few additional details were shared on Friday by the mayor, spokesman, or spokeswoman, but she did say the ransomware has since been contained. All right, so that's good. The Federal Bureau of Investigation and the Ohio National Guard's Cyber Reserve Unit has been assisting the city officials in the wake of the attack, according to a FBI news, or sorry, Friday news release. See, I had reached out to some local city governments in my area and also some school systems in my area. I'd never heard back from any of them. I sent emails to the people there in the IT department, say, hey, I'm offering up, volunteer services to help improve your security around there. But I didn't receive a single response back from them. So maybe they got everything squared away. Who knows? Let's see here. Bibb's spokeswoman told Cleveland.com that she couldn't say whether Cleveland has agreed to pay the ransom or will consider paying the ransom. She also declined to say how much the ransom request might have been. She said there was little she could disclose to the public because of the ongoing investigation. Now, depending on how bad they were hit, they could be paying this ransom, all right? Who knows? Hey, taxpayer dollars going to the bad guys. That's not good, all right? City officials are still working to restore and recover computer systems. Efforts have been taking weeks, even months, in other U.S. cities that have fallen victim to similar attacks. Some cities have paid millions to restore the system. Now, didn't I just say that? All right, they're probably going to be down for a while. But let's see how this plays out. We continue to take this matter very seriously and are working diligently to assess the full extent of these attack on our systems. We have taken immediate steps to validate our cybersecurity measures and are working to fully restore our systems as quickly as possible to release that typical PR response there. All right, let's flip over to this next one here. Ransomware attack on data breach today. NHS ransomware attack, 1,500 medical appointments rescheduled. Oh boy. Hospital says restoring the affected IT systems will take weeks, and yeah, that can happen as well in these hospital systems. Right, they have a lot of old obsolete systems out there. Sometimes their disaster recovery um, systems or processes aren't up to date. Right, they don't have. Sometimes the hospitals don't have the latest and greatest technologies out there. uh, Now, NHS, I'm assuming this is some kind of government agency, but let's continue on here. The ransomware attack on a key UK National Health Service IT vendor has forced two London hospitals to reschedule around 1,500 medical appointments, including critical cancer treatments and organ transplant surgeries. Well, that's terrible. Why would you attack these? See, I don't understand why these bad guys. Well, I do understand why they do attack these particular organizations. They're just scumbags, all right? They don't care about what your organization is. Okay, anybody can be a target. If you have valuable data, they want that, and they will do what it takes to compromise your systems in order to get that. The June 3 attack is disrupting operations at NHS King's College and Guy's and St. Thomas in London. Attackers compromised servers of Synovia, the main pathology services vendor to the two hospitals. The attack severely disrupted hospital services, including blood testing at King's College Hospital, forcing the facility to temporarily prioritize patients with urgent needs. NHS Blood and Transport called on O positive and O negative blood donors to book appointments with the 25 NHS blood donor centers to boost blood supplies in the wake of the hack. Okay, so a vendor, this is third-party compromise, what it sounds like here, and this vastly affected their business processes, as we can see there. All right. Be sure to check out this article here. All right, read the rest of it. We're gonna flip over to this next one here. It's talking about this is on Bleeping Computer. It says London hospitals cancel over 800 operations after ransomware attack. I think this is related to the other one. Yeah. NHS England revealed today that multiple London hospitals impacted by last week's Synovus ransomware attack were forced to cancel hundreds of planned operations and appointments, formerly known as ViaPath. Synovus established yada yada yada. Okay, let me skip past some of this here. And it says that the data for the first week after the attack, 3 to 9 of June, shows that across the two most effective trusts, King's College Hospital, yada yada yada, said more than 800 planned operations, 700 outpatient appointments needed to be arranged. So that can cost a lot of money here, right? And also, this is a big inconvenience to the patients, all right? Um, Hopefully this doesn't cause any type of the patient's illnesses to become worse or something like that. But let's see here. NHS warns of blood reserve shortages, which you already read in the other article. But I'll have both these articles in the description box below, so you can check them out yourself if you're interested. And this last article is from Security Affairs. LA County's Department of Public Health, DPH, data breach impacted over 200,000 individuals. Holy moly. The County of Los Angeles Department of Public Health (DPH) disclosed a data breach that impacted more than 200,000 individuals. The LA County's Department of Public Health announced that the personal information of more than 200,000 was compromised after a data breach that occurred between February 19th and February 20th, 2024. Wow. Okay, this happened months ago. They're just now saying something? Holy crap. Threat actors obtained the login credentials of 53 public health employees through a phishing campaign. See, you can have all the fancy EDRs, XDRs, SOARs, SIMs, insert fancy buzzword here, AI stuff out there, and all it takes is a little phishing email to come in and then, you know, compromise your systems. It can cause a cyber incident, a data breach. All right, this is insane. All right. Between February 19, 2024 and February 20, 2024, the Los Angeles Department of Public Health experienced a phishing attack in which a hacker was able to gain login credentials for, all right, we already said that above before. It said through a phishing email compromising the personal information of more than 200,000 individuals. Okay, we already know that. Upon discovering the phishing attack, the Public Health disabled the impacted email accounts and reset and re-imaged the user's device. The organization also blocked websites that was the origin of the attack and quarantine all suspicious incoming emails. I wonder what kind of email security solution they're using, if they're using one. This is crazy. Also, you got to train your users, okay? Train and educate users on how to spot these phishing emails that come in. Now, it could be a lot harder these days due to the advancements of AI. All right, so that could also contribute to the social engineering type of attacks. But let's continue on. Potentially compromised email accounts may have included DPH, clients, employees, other individuals' first and last name, date of birth, diagnosis, prescription, medical record number slash patient ID, Medicare slash Med-Cal number, health insurance information, social security number, and other financial information. Affected individuals may have been impacted differently, and not all of the elements listed were present for each individual. Well, I mean, they're still going to be victims of identity theft from the looks of it. I mean, look at all this information they could use. And let's continue on here. Start notifying impacted individuals by mail. Company is informing the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services (HHS), Office of Civil Rights, and other relevant agencies. Right. So this is a big breach. So this is going to end up on the wall of shame from the HHS website here. The wall of shame is where impacted HIPAA affected organizations will put their stuff on there. All right, so if they're a victim of data breach, they fall under HIPAA. They're gonna get posted on that website, which is I call it the wall of shame. Says the agency is also offering entitled individuals free credit and identity monitoring services, which is typical. When stuff like this happens, they'll say, okay, you get 2 years of credit monitoring or whatever, call it a day. Sometimes there'll be class action lawsuits, but a lot of times what happens is those class action lawsuits, if there's a ton of people trying to sue that particular organization, you'll probably get maybe like $20 back. Okay, what can you do with $20 these days with inflation and other things going on, right? That's like half a tank of gas in some areas. Let's continue on here. Once again, it says the phishing attack occurred between February 19, 2024 and February 20, 2024. Attackers obtained the credentials of 23 DHS employees. Holy moly. So the phishing email tries to trick recipients into giving up important information. In this case, DHS employees clicked on a link located in the body of the email, thinking that they were accessing a legitimate message from a trustworthy sender. And that's how it goes. I mean, social engineering. Like I said, you can have all the fancy tools, technologies in place, all these fancy buzzwords out there, right? But all it takes a lot of times can just be a phishing email. Okay, convince the user, click that link, and now you're going to have a bad day. All right. Due to the ongoing investigation by law enforcement, we were advised to delay notifying you of this incident until now, as public notice may have hindered their investigation. It took that long to, wow, insane. But it is the government, so I mean they're slow with a lot of things these days. The compromised information vary for each individual. Potentially exposed information include the patient's first and last name, date of birth, home address, phone numbers, email addresses, medical record number, client identification number, etc., etc. A lot of stuff here that you can use for potential identity theft or possible extortion attempts. So these victims better watch out, because I'm pretty sure these attackers are going to probably sell this information on the dark web somewhere. Take advantage of that. It says social security numbers or financial information was not compromised. All right. Well, that wraps up this video. Hopefully you guys found this of value. If you did, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And as soon as my production laptop is returned, we'll get back onto the try hack me stuff. All right. Right now I'm on some junker machine, and the battery is like terrible on this machine. Even though it's plugged in, it still has issues on here. But as always, thank you for watching. Have a nice day, and I will see you later.